Hello and welcome to a brand spanking new series called Influences, and it's exactly what it says on the cover. I'm going to talk about my influences. Now, why should you care? I don't know. Maybe you don't. If you do, and if you do watch these, great. Thank you. Now, lots of people have said that I have a very unique style or something that's identifiable as my own. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, because I'm hardly objective when it comes to me, even less so than any other kind of music. But I did think that it merits a bit of discussion because my influences have been extremely varied, and I think varied influences are good. And I thought I'd start at the beginning today by talking about Gary Moore. Who else? Gary Moore was, for me, the one who got me started. I had been playing a year or two before I got into him, but I heard the guitar solo of Shapes of Things, his live version, and I just wanted to play guitar. That was it. Now, of course, he's influenced me in the way that he was the one who got me started, but he's also influenced me because he was stylistically quite broad. So he had the heavy stuff, he had the slower melodic stuff, he had the Celtic side of things, and he had the blues. So there was geographically a lot going on, there was melodically a lot going on, stylistically a lot going on, and that's from just one source. I got a whole bunch of different stuff, which is good. Now, the other thing I think that he's influenced me in is that I have restraint when I feel it's needed, so that I don't go about doing this all the time. A slow blues song, for instance, like with me going on the top. That's Ingvar Malmsteen blues, which I like that as well. Anyway, now some of the songs that really got me going, it was Shapes of Things was one, and I think it had a lick that was like this. Something like that, but the main bit was this. And I just loved it. The first time I'd really, after I started playing, kind of noticed someone playing really fast, and it was just 3 notes repeating, but I was like, wow! It was great, and that was basically it for me. That's where it started. Songs like The Loner. And so on. Now, for me, a big thing, partly because my teacher said it's a big thing, but that was due to Gary Moore partly, was bends and vibrato. He had great bends, he had great vibrato, and that kind of set me on the right course immediately. So I've gotten lots from him. Now, other songs have been something like Over the Hills and Far Away. Whoops. Haven't done this stuff in a while. The stuff he did with Phil Lynott, Parisian Walkways, for instance, Military Man was great. He did something called, a song called, I think it was called Where in the World, with Ginger Baker and Jack Bruce in BBM. Now that's a kind of a great example of just having quite a melodic, nice song, but he does only a few notes in the solo and basically repeats those, and it's all it needs. It's great. It's brilliant stuff. I'll put a link to that one below because it merits its own kind of thing. And a whole host of other stuff. I've played all kinds of stuff by him. Cold Hearted. Basically played the whole We Want More live album through on guitar. I practiced all that stuff. Didn't really practice too many of the licks because I didn't do that too much. But anyway, Gary Moore. If for some odd reason you haven't checked out Gary Moore, do. He is, or was, brilliant. Sadly, he left us a bit too early. Anyway, that was number 1 in the Influences series. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in another one. Take care. Bye.